let's talk about the further fallout and just hilarious interviews relating to Arkansas's anti-gay religious freedom bill, HB 1228. This is so funny. Jake Tapper from CNN interviewed Republican Arkansas State Senator Bart Hester, and he gave him so many chances. This is some really great video. So many chances to explain. Does the bill allow for turning people away from your business because they are gay? Does it or doesn't it? Here is attempt number one from Jake Tapper. Cringeworthy. Look at him start to squirm.
Let's talk about what this bill would do. If there is a conservative Christian florist, would it allow that florist to deny providing services to a gay couple who wants flowers at their wedding?
Well, I think that's two different questions to me. I think it does not allow for discrimination in any way, and it does not allow for a florist to discriminate against a gay couple looking for flowers. Now, what I think it does allow is for a florist that has a strongly held religious belief to be able to hold that belief close and not participate in the message of a homosexual wedding or ceremony. I think the First Amendment is very close to all of our hearts in America, and it's part of the cornerstones of who we are.
Okay, so explanation number one, which makes no sense at all, is the bill does not allow for discrimination, but what it does allow for are strongly held religious beliefs to be held close and for business owners not to participate in the message of gay weddings. Well, hold on. How do you not participate in the message without not participating in the wedding? It didn't make any sense to Jake Tapper either. So he asks again, and now you can really see that Senator Hester is starting to get very, very anxious here. Take a look.
See, this is what I don't understand with supporters of this type of legislation. Would it allow the florist to not give flowers to the same-sex couple or not? You're saying almost two things. You're saying that there's no discrimination, but the Christian conservative doesn't have to participate in a ceremony they find objectionable. It's just one or the other. I'm just trying to figure out what it does. I'm not judging the legislation.
Sure. No, I think, to be clear, it does not allow for someone to discriminate, and I think they should absolutely serve a homosexual couple. It also lets them hold their personal religious beliefs close on a message. And that message would be they don't support the homosexual wedding. Again, I wouldn't ask a Nazi I guess I wouldn't ask a Jewish baker to put a Nazi swastika on a cake. That wouldn't be fair either.
Okay, so the law, again, this just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't allow for discrimination. Bart Hester says that businesses should serve gay couples, but that they can hold their religious beliefs closely by not supporting the wedding. And then he jumps the shark by just going to Jewish Nazi comparisons, which seems to be a favorite of some of these individuals. Obvious question, right? How can they both stay true to their anti-gay Christian beliefs and simultaneously not be discriminating against people that are gay because they are gay? And now the squirming goes full fold. Here is part three, third attempt.
But how are they going to stay true to their conservative Christian beliefs and also not discriminate? This is what I don't get here. Are you saying that they can hold true and not participate in an event that they don't find holy, that they think is objectionable or sinful? Or are you saying that they have to? I'm confused.
Well, it's not a confusing issue at all. The First Amendment is not confusing. We have the right to freedom of speech. We have the right to hold our strongly held religious beliefs close to us. I think there is a difference in serving someone. I don't think there's any portion of that the government doesn't have a compelling interest to have businesses serve individuals. They cannot force that individual to participate in a ceremony that they don't believe in.
But so you're saying that the florists would have to provide flowers, for example, or caterers would have to provide food, but a wedding photographer who objects to same-sex marriage wouldn't have to participate in that? It's about the participation in the ceremony as opposed to the providing of services?
That's right. It's about the participation in the message.
So now he's apparently distinguishing, and I think Jake Tapper kind of gave him an out by just suggesting, hey, maybe this is kind of what you mean. distinguishing between catering and photography, because you can provide food apparently for a gay wedding, and that's not participating in the wedding, but photographing a gay wedding because you're really in the middle of the action. I mean, this is just a distinction without a difference, Lewis, and Bart Hester making a fool out of himself, because obviously legal experts say that this allows for discrimination. Gay rights groups say that this allows for discrimination. Even business owners who plan to discriminate say that this allows for discrimination.
It's clear this guy is one of the sponsors of the bill, and he's a total coward. Like I've said before, I would have way more respect for you if you could just come out and say that you hate gays and that this would allow for discrimination.
Well,
just
now hold on, Lewis.
Truth.
We don't know that Bart Hester hates gays, because what he said is that he doesn't think anybody should discriminate against gays. So let's take him at his word, though, right? I just wish he would either be more upfront or more competent in understanding that his explanation is incoherent and that obviously the bill allows for discrimination. He should just either be upfront or admit he just has no idea. He voted without having any idea.
No, he's one of the sponsors of the bill. He knows exactly what this does. And he's just a coward. He knows what this bill allows for, and he can't say it.